Hey guys, welcome to Game Back today, bringing a video for our favorite weapon series for our Warzone weapons. And today I'm circling back around. I've covered this weapon in the past, however I have a bit of a different loadout for this one. This is the M13 build for the SIG LVAW, the Low Visibility Assault Weapon. So I've built this in the past. I'll link the other videos down below in the description for the previous ones we've done for the conversions as well as even the Warzone series. This one's a bit of a different build. I've been struggling with this one lately to bring it back the way I typically used to use it in the current meta of the game. So I wanted to play around with it, try some different attachments, and find something that was still viable the way I like to use it. So we'll go ahead and strip this down to base. We'll build this. I'll walk you guys through a Warzone win here at the end of the video after we build the weapon. So first off, we're going to skip on the muzzle. This is going to be the typical attachment to convert this to the SIG LVAW, or the Low Visibility Assault Weapon, also known as the SIG Black Mamba. So we're going to want the Tempest Cyclone. This is the integrally suppressed barrel. This is going to give us the sound suppression. We're going to stay off the mini-map. It's also going to increase our bullet velocity. The cons here are going to be the ADS speed for this weapon, but it really doesn't affect it that much. Your movement speed and ADS is still very good with this weapon. So we'll go ahead and select the Tempest Cyclone. Now, we're going to skip out on the laser. One option that I was playing with is a tack laser here. However, I found a different attachment that I like better. So for the optic, we're going to go actually with the 4x flip. And in the previous videos, I've always run the integral hybrid here for the Leopold hammer optic. However, just based on some of the engagements now later here in the seasons, it's here in season 6, the meta, and just some of the engagements you find yourself in, I really like to have a better, clearer picture with the 4x flip for my magnified view, and then be able to just get a standard EOTech or a holographic there when I'm in close quarter situations. So we're going to go with a 4x flip optic. That's going to increase our magnification from a 1.5 to a 4, obviously. Con being the ADS speed, but again, not really going to affect this weapon too much. Now the stock is a different attachment here also. I'm going to go with the Forge Tac Stalker. This is going to assist with the aiming stability, similar to the tac laser, not quite as much. However, the benefit here is we're not going to get the laser when we're ADSing, which is definitely going to help us out a little bit. Stay low profile with this weapon. So the only con is the aim walkie movement speed, but we'll go ahead and select that. We're going to skip out on the perk as well as the rear grip. And for the ammunition here, since I'm running anything outside of solos, you are going to want that 60-round magazine. So we're going to increase our magazine capacity from 30 to 60 at the 5.56 by 45 NATO. The only cons here, again, ADS speed and movement speed. However, again, it's not really a big factor with this weapon. Since you have a short-barreled weapon here, it's not too much of an issue that I've noticed. Now, the underbarrel, in the past, I've always run like a Commando foregrip or maybe even a Merc based on the build I'm running. This one, we're going to run a Ranger foregrip. I've actually been experimenting with this one a lot with the M13. This helps out with the recoil control a lot. I was having a lot of trouble controlling the recoil with some of the previous builds I did for this, and the Ranger foregrip is going to assist with the recoil control. For the vertical recoil control mainly, the pros here also are the aiming stability, which is going to go hand in hand with that buttstock we put on there. So the cons are the aim walking movement speed and the ADS speed, but again, you'll see in the gameplay the ADS speed is not that slow at all. I think it works completely fine for how you want to be using this weapon, even in close quarter situations with that fast rate of fire. So we'll go ahead and select that. That is our final version of the SIG Black Mamba, or the LVAW, Low Visibility Assault Weapon. Now for the reticle on this, I'm going to go ahead and I like to run the Chevron Tactical here, especially with the 4x flip. I like this optic, nice precision sight picture again, and pretty easy to keep shots on target with this one. So we'll select that. Going to go with the base camo here, nothing going to be added on, but that is our SIG LVAW, and you can see we're using the tank blueprint here to give us that tan or that UDT green lower receiver on the weapon, which I think looks really, really beautiful on this gun. So then you get a little bit of the white like paint specks there on the top or the upper receiver there as well before the handguard. It looks really nice overall. Really, this is probably one of my favorite blueprints, and I think it works really well, especially here with the M13 for the LVAW. Now, on sling here from my sniper, you'll see some really nice shots from this. Shout out to Odin, who got me into using this weapon again. This is going to be the Rytech. So you'll see here, if I go ahead and just customize, I don't know why the camo is deselected from this, but I'm typically running the Marsh Digital on this, and I won't run through this weapon. I'll probably cover this separately, but we're going to run the Rytech suppressor, the longest barrel being the 7 straight, the tac laser, and the variable zoom. And then I've swapped out the bipod that I typically run with a rubberized grip tape to help us out with that recoil control, and I find I'm able to get a lot of shots on target and hit successions after that first initial jump. So I'm able to hit 3-4 shots in a row easily with this particular build. Then also I'm just running double time, overkill, and amped. I'm running Semtex and heartbeat since we're in duos. And then my ghost class here is going to be one of my Mark 18 builds, just with fully loaded, but I'm going to swap that back out for our LVAW. So go ahead now and we will jump into the gameplay for this weapon, and I'll walk you through this Warzone win. Let's go ahead and get into it. So here we are jumping into the gameplay, and here, fast forward a little bit, I've already come back from Gulag and brought Mooman back with a most wanted already. Either that or I bought him, I forgot which. But so he's back, we're both back, we're just chilling here at what we like to call Throne 2. We moved all the way in from, I believe, Quarry at this point, so we've been going pretty long distance here. And we're just kind of waiting to see if anyone's circling in on us and see what's going on downtown. You'll see, I see this reticle glint, or the scope glint from a sniper here. And here's a pretty nice shot. He goes around the back of the building, so I'm anticipating he's going to peek this side. And I'm able to hit that nice clean headshot here with the Rytec or the Barrett M82 build, which I've been using it a lot more. Like I said, Odin, one of our moderators, got me back into using this, and I've got it to the point where I feel like I'm very good with that. I've been hitting a lot of long-range shots and downing people.
He doesn't see you.
Now here, this car comes in. So I thought it was an armored truck, but it is actually a Jeep. Moo's going to put shots on him, and he's going to be crossing the river here, and this is going to be pretty interesting. I'm able to just nail him right there and shoot him out of the car. Pretty nice shot. I would notice I was missing the first few shots, so I took my time and lined up that fourth one, and then I was able to get the clean up here eventually. It's really hard. Once people are down, I overestimate the lack of bullet drop from specific ranges. For some reason, I'm always thinking you need to aim higher. But here we go. We just called an advanced UAV, and earlier Moo called that there was a threat from this direction. They never pushed us, and here they start pushing us. So Moo's going to hold. I'm going to drop that cluster. This is an interesting firefight. I'm going to take this opportunity to move with that cluster. They're expecting me to be up there where Moo is. I don't want to get caught there, because if they push us, we're both bunched up. It's just not a good fight. So I want to move in front. I'm trying to get eyes on. I want to get on solid cover here, so I can cover and Moo can move down to me. So Moo actually kills one of them right there. I'm looking. I'm telling him that I'm covering him, move down that hill and start crossing to me. And then I can see this guy, and he actually was able to down Moo there, unfortunately. But now he's got nowhere to go. He has to come straight to me, and the gas is right on him. So this was, I wish Moo had moved with me, but again, you don't know if they would have seen both of us. But this guy pushed out. They committed to that firefight, and they got them both killed here. So he had nowhere to go. I repositioned. They weren't expecting that whatsoever. So I was pretty happy with that engagement. Now, fast forward, I bought Moo back. I think this is the third time in this game. I had to buy him back one time previously. We're calling out this house. Now, this is a pretty interesting engagement. He's going to land. There's going to be a guy right there on the stairs who Moo shoots. Luckily, he heard him. He had the R90 with a Dragon's Breath. Here comes his buddy. And again, we're just able to kill both of them, which is just insane. That guy had a Dragon's Breath, BP-12, or an R90, and we were able to kill them and take all their stuff. So now Moo doesn't have Ghost, but he's got all their stuff. So, again, another nice shot there. We're just holding that house that those guys had, and we saw some loadouts come in with ours, so we're just kind of watching that lane. And that guy dropped, and I think that was the guy we killed previously, came back, and I just domed him right in the head with that. And the headshots with that are so satisfying. So, fast forward, we rotated to another house, and we called out a team over here in this building to the southwest. So we're going to engage a little bit here. Moo's got a Bruin. You can hear that thing popping off. Moo ended up dropping an airstrike and killing them. So here we go, fast forward again. We're the circle. Watch the circle position here. We know both guys are over at that house. I have a gas mask, so I'm going to take this opportunity and just move ahead of the circle here and get position so I can watch this house, get high ground here. And now I'm able to hold this position. Moo's on low. He's got a dirt pile in front of him. He's able to cover as well. And we have good comms here. We know they're both on the roof. You can see them there. They're in the gas, so they're definitely hurting now. They have to move out. Here comes one. I got him, and then the other guy again. They just got stuck in the gas, and I'm able to get him too. And then with nice 9-kill win there by me, and I think Moo had 3, so it was a nice 13-kill win right there. 13. I forgot how many kills he had, but again, really good gameplay there. This weapon, like I said, I've been using it on and off, and you guys have probably seen me on stream, and I've really been struggling to use it as effectively as I used to in Season 3 and 4, even when Warzone first came out. So I've been playing around with the build, trying to get something right here, and with these particular attachments, I feel like the control while in automatic fire is much more sustainable to keep shots on target for some reason. Probably the Ranger foregrip, and also that butt stock just keeps me nice and steady there. So let me know what you guys think down below. This is a SIG LVAW. I've done this before for Warzone, but this is still all-time one of my favorite weapons here in the game. It's just all around a really good performing weapon, especially in the close to medium range. And you can even tap fire at a long range. But again, Nice 12 kill win right there. I had 9, Moo had 3, and I brought him back like 3 times. But you know, he was able to get that Bruin at the end. He had an airstrike, and we ended up winning that engagement on the fire shotties, which is crazy. So I'll leave you guys with that. Let me know what you guys think down below. How do you run your M13? Do you use an LVAW build? Let me know down below. This is Buffner Gaming with the LVAW. Till next time, Buffner Gaming out.